Good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you may be, or good evening, or good night. This is Jen at JensArtyInclinations, a place to create, share and play. Apart from Effie's bonus prompt on the 31st, this is the last day of DEPHEMEREMBER. So, today is me and my crush. So, of course, what else could I use except for paper? I love to crush my paper. I love my paper. And I really, really love junk journaling. I think it's one of those things that I love the community, I love the versatility, I love the freedom that it gives you just to play. So I decided that today I would keep it really nice and simple and do one of the really easy things that makes junk journaling so fun and how we can just create something out of nothing. So here I've got some jelly prints and I really liked them and I thought, well, what will I use them for? Well, for me, one of the classics in junk journaling is trifolds, and I kind of love them when they look like little envelopes. So that's all I'm doing today. I'm just folding these little pieces in three. As you can see, I've inked around the edges and I've torn them down. And then all I'm going to do, I'm just working out which bit looks nice on the flap here. All I'm going to do is sew around the whole page. Just do some wonky sewing. Again, it's another junk journaling thing I love, where we get to sew on our paper. And I use that in all sorts of art. Like, it's such a wonderful thing. And that's one of the, there you go, see? Two little envelope looking things. Now, you could easily turn them straight into envelopes. Always love inking the back of the crease, something I love to do. But you could easily turn them straight into envelopes or use them as I am. And now I take them over and I've sewn around on the sewing machine. So you'll just be able to see the stitching on them. But yeah, I don't know, has anyone else discovered that when you junk journaling, it also gives you ideas if you're playing about with other different art forms? It might be a mixed media piece, it might be a painting, it might be something else entirely different, but oftentimes it inspires you for other projects as well, including sorting out storing things at home. So there we are, my two little trifolds that I've got. And then I love these little tags from Which Craft Do You Do? They're really cute little butterfly specimen tags. So gluing that down with, of course, the Jen obligatory coffee dyed cheesecloth. And in fact, I think I was lazy. I don't think I even actually coffee dyed this myself. I think I bought it because I went, oh, that's good, ready made. It's such an easy thing to do yourself. Anyhow, here we are. So just popping my labels down, and what I did was I loaded loads of glue on the back of the labels so that then I could just glue it once and it glued through onto the envelope. And there they are, both the little pieces. Now, I thought, well, I better do some crushing. So there's my crushing. Something else I love using is, you know, the pattern paper that comes in sewing patterns. I love this stuff because firstly you get it in really big sheets, but it often has this wonderful colour to it. So I had to grab that. And of course, some coffee dyed paper, one of my other loves. And look, how simple is this? Stapling just a bit of a pattern piece onto a bit of coffee dyed paper, and then it's actually just going to sit like that on the page and it will hold absolutely fine. So all I do to finish it off is I just add stamps to those little pieces I've put inside. You know, bit of inking around the edges, obviously, to, you know, make sure that you know it's still me. And just a few random little stamps that I'm using inside. I really like these Millers and French ones. They're also from Which Craft Do You Do, actually. I must have been in a Which Craft Do You Do mood today. But yeah, just adding a few, nothing much, because you can still use it as a journaling spot. And in fact, you could even use the inside of the trifold as a journaling spot. This is just a little something extra, and it's got a lovely crinkle to it. I'd let you hear the crinkle, but the kids were too noisy and I just couldn't. Now, of course, one's slightly smaller, one's slightly bigger, so I just had to swap them around. And then all I needed to do now was stick them down onto my page. However, these could actually even slip into a pocket. I'm going to do these again. They were so quick, so easy, and they really do add something lovely to a page. So here I was like, oh, too wide for the page. Oh dear. But I didn't want to have them any other way, so I simply stuck 2 pages together, and then it made a slightly longer page because my folder is so wide that I've got plenty of room to do that, and then I could stick them down and stick them in, and everybody was happy. Well, I was happy. So I'm really glad to have used these jelly prints. I really do quite like them. And such an easy thing. I thought I'd done them 2-sided, but that was easy. I just used my Kylie's card craft tip just to stamp on the other side, and then suddenly it's not completely plain anymore. And now I'm just sticking the other one down. Voila. So look, the paint's a bit shiny, so I did use art glitter glue, and I did really burnish them down with the bone folder. And in fact, you can see I'm using a completely different bone folder there because I completely lost all my bone folders on my desk during this challenge because I'm in such a mess. I'm sure some of you are also in a mess when you're following through on daily challenges. I'm just going to tell myself that. A little bit of stamping to remind myself that me and my crush is junk journals. But there you are. See, they hold on the page, no problem at all. I'm thrilled with discovering this. So there you go, 1 in each of them. There's the top little one. Just unfold it and someone can do some, writing on that, or just look at it and pop it back in. It's like something that, you found somewhere, something that a child made. But and there's the second one. I hope you enjoyed something really simple to round off DEPHEMEREMBER with. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again soon. Take care. I'd love it if you could leave me a comment below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed what you saw today. And of course, please subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you next time. And in the meantime, keep creating. Enjoy.